What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money, and so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Casper Maxi mug. Tastes good. Everything, definitely everything tastes better with Casper. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we'll look at my although a lot of people they think that we're in a bear market, right? But anyways, we might look at market performance for the first 24 hours. After that, we'll look at prices in details. And last but not the least, we look at our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? I don't know about you, but I think I'm on the right track. Okay, I'm on the right track about mine. Anyways, yeah, let me set this down. Anyways, before we do that, people always said, I remember the first time I brought it up here, and people were talking about what speed. Speed has nothing to do with it. Speed wouldn't do this. Speed is just, it's not going anywhere. And I kept laughing about it. I don't know. If people could spend at least 5 seconds, not more, 5 seconds in doing a little bit of research, you will understand the reason why Casper, being the fastest, okay, is putting everybody on their toes. It's putting everybody on their toes. Even, you want to tell me, somebody like Vitalik, okay, the creator, not the creator, because he stole that technology from Jonathan. Anyways, the CEO of Ethereum, he's concerned, so much concerned right now that he wants to change the entire frame structure of Ethereum. Because again, I told you many times, like, listen, those EVM layer 2s, once Casper go live, they are going to be useless. So useless that people are going to start transferring. And again, Ethereum, they are feeling the heat. And if Ethereum can feel that heat, what do you think Crashilandia is doing? What do you think? It's playing out just like I have been singing here day after day. It's playing out. A lot of people still don't understand, still don't look at it, still don't see the how do you say it? The implications. Still don't see it. I told you, once Casper get that smart contract capabilities, which again, less than a week and a half away, less than a week and a half away, you are about to see. And again, people, they don't see it. I'll give you a practical example. In this world, we use MasterCard, Visa, and the third contendant is American Express. Okay, why do you think, like, all these years there've been companies coming up, everybody else trying to come up, but they end up doing one or two things. One, getting absorbed by MasterCard or by Visa. What do you think that? It has to do with, first, speed, second, regulations. Okay, speed and regulations. Now, if you look at regulations, for example, okay, let's start there first. MasterCard and Visa, they solved that issue first, because you remember there were times that you could not use your Visa in certain countries. You couldn't use, some countries only accepted MasterCard, others accepted Visa. So what they did, they worked around that frame first. They fixed that issue and then ramp up the speed. Because right now, I think Visa, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Visa is up to 10,000 transactions per second. That's what it is right now. And MasterCard, I think, is also falling by there. The only difference, like I could see, is that MasterCard is still more used in a lot of countries versus Visa is done. I think it's only a difference of around 10 10 or 20 countries, because Visa has over 200,000 countries using it, and MasterCard adopted by 210 or 220 or something like that. Now, you have American Express. American Express, they don't have their own credit card. Okay, for those of you who didn't know, those guys are either using Visa and MasterCard as their backbone. Okay, but they add a little something else on top of it. But yeah, that's why I'm telling you, speed matters. Because right now, a couple of months ago, I think it was by September, or when was this? September, October, thereabout. I brought to you guys and I told you, MasterCard, Visa are going to run on Casper because of this speed. And many people call me crazy. Many people say it wasn't going to happen. Many people said one thing and the other one. And again, watch what happened after that. Tangent Wallet came in, started offering Casper services, right? And right after that, guess the deal that broke out? Tangent Wallet and Visa. Okay? Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. Tangent Wallet and Visa come in. All of a sudden, guess what? Visa is getting into stable coins. Visa is getting into stable coins. And what they're going to use? Drum roll, King Casper. Now you are going to start just transacting. There is a kind of a Tangent Wallet coming out, which is going to be just like a Visa card, which you can go to the store and pay your stuff with. You put stable coins in there or transfer stable coins in there and pay your stuff just at the same speed. And it's even going to get worse, because once Dark Knight goes live, Casper is going to have 100 blocks per second. Right now, Casper is the fastest in the industry. Imagine when that Dark Knight goes live. See, everything is playing out just like I told you. Most people think, oh yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to go there. And I keep telling you, put everything in perspective. Casper is a $10 coin. Okay, let me bring Crashilandia in for a minute. Crashilandia came in. If you look at Crashilandia's ecosystem, okay, if you look at that, that is you know what? I like to show guys, okay? I don't just like to talk about it. Let's look at Solana's ecosystem. And then you guys will see where I'm going with this, okay? Let's go right here. Okay, this is Solana's ecosystem. As you can see at the top, Solana, right? All the coins, those that are doing good, those that are doing bad, blah, blah, all that stuff. But I want to drag your attention to the ranking. Number 3, Tether. What's Tether? Stable coin, right? That's first. You have number 22, USDS. What's that? Stable coin, right? Number 30, Athena USD. What's that? Stable coin, right? This is, I'm telling you, you have to pay attention to this. And then even when you start to go down there, yeah, there is not much to be looked at. 79, but most of them are more of like how do you say it? More like meme coins and stuff like that. There is nothing on the Solana's ecosystem. It's predominantly with, first of all, more of a meme coins and stable coins. Now, again, that's when Casper comes in. When Casper goes live with this high-speed smart contracts and everything else, where do you think stable coins are going to they are going to perform better? Because most of this volume you see on Solana comes from stable coins. That's why you see their top performance of Solana's ecosystem are more of them are stable coins. Okay, so people are not paying attention to this. Everybody's talking about, yeah, Solana pumped, Solana went high. Why do you think it went high? Crashilandia used the same model that Casper is about to implement, using Solana as gas fees, which means whatever you're trying to do on the Solana chain, you have to convert to Solana and then swap Solana to whatever you're doing. That volume, that's what made Solana go up, because people had to buy it, to swap to meme coins or whatever. Okay, so that is exactly the same thing Casper is about to do, but more efficient, faster, secure, and not crashing. So right now, I told you, it's going to become a fight between two. Bitcoin, Casper. That is where it's going to become. Because now, the number two right now, which is Ethereum, has begun to feel that heat. The RCSV, whatever they call that crap, even their own developers, they have started to tell Vitalik, like, this thing here is going to be worse than the layer 2s that they have already. Whatever they're trying to do, Casper has already implemented. And in a week and a half, or less than a week and a half from now, that thing is going to go click, lights on. And when that happens, have you ever been in a stadium after the match when the light starts to go out? It's the same thing that's going to happen on all these layer 1s camps. One light off, second light off, another light off, until everything is complete darkness. That's what you're about to see. And people have started to feel it. They have started to feel it. It's like when grandma was teaching us the new recipe, okay? Grandma was like, come on here, MMJ. And I'm like, come on, Granny. I want to play my PS5. Shut up. Come here. This is how you put the salt in. This is how you do this over here. This is how you do that. And you better eat better, because if you don't eat fine, you are going to get fat and you're going to get sick. And grandpa over there, high blood cholesterol. See, I can't even run no more. Diabetes and all that stuff. And all this time they were teaching us how to cook these things. Uncle Tommy was busy counting sheep in his head. That's what he was doing. Because when his time came and grandma like, Tommy, show me what I just taught you. And Uncle Tommy goes and he grabs a pen and paper and he goes, eggs, cheese, sugar, and you add some other things, and you bake them, cheesecakes. So grandma's like, so everything I've been telling you, you are not listening to? Man, you should have seen that flip-flops. How she went chasing after him with a flip-flop to whoop him. That's exactly what's going on right now in the market. You tell people, Kaspa, hey, Kaspa, hey, Kaspa, hey, Kaspa. But everybody that know, Crashilandia, oh, the shitcoin, Cardano, all this, and you telling them, Kaspa. Nobody's paying attention, right? Until it's going to be so late. Because even with the problems, okay, the problems right now that the coins or the chains that you're using right now, they are showing you the problems, but people are not listening. I just said it. Ethereum is feeling very, very uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, Ethereum not performing good is affecting every coin on the Ethereum system, right? That's what I'm telling you. Everything is written on the wall. And by the way, those of you who said Altseason wasn't here, what are you feeling now? Can anybody say, I want to hear it again. Tell me Altseason is not here. That once Bitcoin goes up there, 140, 150,000, then the money is going to trickle down. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what you guys think, right? What do you see? Again, Bitcoin pumps, all coins pump. Not all of them, specific. And if you look, they are the utility coins that are pumping. Utility coins are pumping. And then some of them, you see some other coins that are also pumping is because sometimes people like to get handed the hot potato. Okay, that's what they like to do. Because if you look at it right now, there are other coins that have no business pumping, but are doing that because people, they have that engraved, okay, in their minds. They have it engraved that, yeah, that's what is going to happen. Money is going to trickle down. Therefore, they're going to put their money into Trump meme coins, bunk meme coins, and all that nonsense that are not going to help them. Instead of, like I said, if you don't believe in Casper, I would rather put my money in Crashilandia, because Crashilandia has ties with the White House, which again, in a couple of months you're going to see I was about to say 90 days, but it's less than that now. Between now and that, when those 90 days complete, you're going to see them pump Crashilandia because he owes them a favor. A situation of you scratch my back, I scratch your back. For me, I would rather put money in Crashilandia if I didn't believe in Casper, because at least it'll go up there. I'm not expecting a $3,000 Crashilandia Solana. I don't expect that. But I can tell you probably Solana will go up $600 or $800. I think it will go there. Once after that, yeah, that hot potato will get started handed down. So yeah, people are now FOMOing into nonsense coins that, yeah, everybody else has their bag and they're just waiting. They're going to use them as exit liquidity. And you will see, I told you here, I don't trade meme coins if I don't get in very early. But one thing for sure that I do, every bull run, every bear market, I short the living Jesus out of them. That's what I do. Because there is more money guaranteed on the downside than when they go up. Okay, so yeah, those of you who were saying, yeah, bear market is here, this is that. Let me hear you talk again. I can't hear you again. Don't sing the sound of silence for me. Come on. I want to hear you. I told you, right? I said it and it is happening and you are going to see it. Look at the M2. Look at everything. Now you start to see my magician trumpetious one simple tweet away. Oh, we're going to be good to China. And the market's like, ooh, I think we're doing that. Nah, guys, the thing is that the Fed's about to cut interest rate. And I've been telling you this over and over and over. Fed's about to cut interest rate. That right there would trigger the frenzy. Brrr. Okay, they're going to print that money. There's going to be flooding. Inflation is going to kick in. Okay, now with the low interest rate, for those of you who did not understand, Economy 101, low interest rate, the dollar being the predominant market maker in the world, people are going to start borrowing as much dollars as possible because now they are not going to pay a high interest rate compared to Japan, who has high interest rate. You have other countries that have higher interest rates. As a matter of fact, what they're going to do, they will borrow that money from the US at low interest, invest in countries with high interest to get that money. That is what's about to happen. And once they gobble that stuff up, it's not going to take long. Right? You're going to see July, August, you're going to see how it's all reversed. Because as soon as it starts to reverse, Dixie's value goes up. And we already know what our dear Bitcoin does once the value of Dixie goes up, right? Down. And again, I will say it. We are not in a mega bull run. It's going to be a mega bear market. You will see it. You will see it happen. So far, have I been right? That is something. People are not paying attention. But if you circle back to what I'm talking about, Casper, this speed they're going to ramp up is the beginning of everything. Is the beginning. You think like, yeah, 9 cents. Oh, yeah. By the way, where are my 1 cent army? Where are they? Yeah. There are people think like, yeah, I'm happy because of 9 cents. Yeah, it's always a good thing to see Casper, huh? But this is not the time yet. You see it go 9, 10 cents. Did I tell you my favorite phrase? Nope. Because I'm saying it, right? It's not time yet. Time is coming when I'm going to hold this my AI maxi mug and I'll say it. It is coming, not yet. Not yet. But yeah, it's starting to show. Visa partnering up with Casper, coming out with this tangent wallet that is going to be just as Casper, as a MasterCard or whatever. That's right there. Right there. And that, my friends, leads to Warp Core banking system on Casper. Just connect the dots. Connect them. That leads to Warp Core banking system on Casper. And I told you, right? I hold XRP, but I don't know. I don't know, man. Once Warp Core goes live, yeah, you about to see, right? Anyways, like, let's go look right quick. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Okay, let's look at our good friend Crypto Bubbles. Yep, see? Look at where people are putting money. Trump, look at that. And what's Trump? So people don't learn. Don't learn. The first time they got rug pulled using the meme coins, and people are still doing it. And those of you who were also saying about XCN, oh, XCN is going to do this, XCN is going to do that. You see XCN? Let me move it a little bit so that you can see. See that? Everything else pumping, and XCN is doing what? Who is the idiot now? Anyways, yeah, that is up to you. You can do whatever you like with your money. It's like I always say at the beginning of my videos. But guys, in my millionaire journey, we are not here. We are not in the business of losing money. That's not. We are not here. So if you want to keep on with XCN or get rug pulled by Trump coin, that's up to you. All right. But anyways, let's go look at the coins right quick. First, we're gonna start with King Kaspa, KAS, right here. For the past hour, Casper is up 0.5%, 3.6% up on the day, 22.9% up on the week, 18.1% up of the month, and 25.4% down on the year. Pay attention to that. You see, I told you daily flips, weekly flips, monthly flips, and everything starts to go, right? Sitting at the market cap of $2.47 billion. Just a couple of days ago, we were sitting at 1.8, 1.9, right? Anyways, $2.47 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $145.06 million. I told you, didn't I? What? Pay attention to the volume. Remember? Anyways, now let's go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. Banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. See, for the past hour, Quant is up 0.3%, 6.7% up on the day, 9.7% up on the week, 9.7% down on the month, and 34.7% down on the year. Pay attention to that yearly number, okay? It's also starting to come down, right? Sitting at the market cap of $1.03 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $41.82 million, right? See, I told you, Bitcoin goes up to 90,000. What do you think? What do you think? I told you, Quant is going to move as soon as Bitcoin goes up above $90,000. Again, volume is still low, but it has started to get there, all right? So, looking at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin, which again, you guys already know why I call it that, okay? Come on, Jasmy, JAS. There you go. See? I told you, once Bitcoin starts to move, Jasmy is going to do it because this is the Japanese version of the Bitcoin. Anyways, for the past hour, 0.7% up, 12.6% up on the day, 16.7% up on the week, 31.2% up in the month, and 19.8% down in the year, sitting at the market cap of $805.38 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $106.85 million. Again, pay attention to that volume, right? I told you it was low. Now it started to pick up. Now, let's go look at Cubic. High risk, high rewards, right? I told you guys it's something that I trade on because at that market cap that was really free, and it's still living right now 179. It's still free. Me, I'm investing in this. Yeah, it's very high risk, but yeah. For the past hour, 0.8% down, 8.4% down on the day, 25% up on the week, 28.7% up on the month, and 71.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $179.10 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $10.19 million. See, that volume has also started to pick up. Now, last but not the least, we're going to look at Bitcoin. I told you guys, Bitcoin is on its last leg. We're in round 5 right now, which will last till, round 5 will last till July, August, thereabout. That's what's going to happen, okay? But well, let's watch and see what the money, M2 money does. But anyways, looking at Bitcoin, going here, 0.9% up the last hour, 3.3% up on the day, 10.3% up on the week, 6.3% up on the month, and 40.2% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.86 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $52.87 billion. That volume is still low. That means Bitcoin has not started to move yet. I told you guys, okay? If you remember, let's go back here. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. I told you, pay attention to the 23rd, and 23rd is today. So yeah, we are going to have price action today, which is going to be like, you're going to see Bitcoin, Casper, and other asset. They're probably going to go sideways a little bit and boom, take off. That's what you're about to see. Okay, so yeah, some people use the 80-day offset or the M2 or the 108 offset on the M2, but say yeah, for better accuracy, I try to use the average, like between the 80 and the 102 days on the M2 market. I try to use the average. On that average, yeah, still not exactly accurate. It's gonna be still have that 20% margin of error. So yeah, that's why I told you guys either yesterday was gonna see that mega pump take off or tomorrow, but it falls the 23rd, it falls in the middle. So yeah, we're gonna see. Let's see how the market performs, and I think it's going to take off just like that. Okay, but anyways, now let's go right quick and look at prices in details. Okay, let's take our good friend trading view, which again you will not say I didn't tell you. let's take our good friend trading view right quick. Let it load up. Let's see what we got. Okay, see, this is exactly what I'm saying. I like that. The price action today, the 23rd, is not correct. It's not right, because that inverse correlation, when you see that the DXY is on green, you see Bitcoin is green, we have a problem. This is people like FOMOing in. This right here is not normal. When you see that, see DXY US dollar green, Bitcoin green at the same time, it's not normal. This when they are normal, one is always positive, the other one is negative. But anyways, let's go look at the prices in details. Okay, we're gonna start first with this is King Casper on the last 1 hour. As you guys can see, yeah, just like I said, now this line we can draw it correctly and put it right there. Okay, because it broke out, it's coming back to retest. Okay, now when it retests, we have the new target. If you put this, let's wait wherever it's gonna break out. Let's see how when it starts to go up. But right now, the price action, like I've been telling you, is what is happening. Today is the 23rd. You don't say I didn't tell you, because you will see it right there, the purple line. And as you can see, as soon as we cross that purple line, price started going sideways, slides down, coming back to retest that previous resistance. Now is going to turn it into support. So yeah, you're going to see it do that and then take off from there. Why do I know it's going to take off? Look at the ribbon, guys. I told you, when it's still green, facing up is going. We can even come as low. Let me bring my arrow out right quick. My arrow right here. Even if price comes as low as see 9.1 to 9.3, which was the previous where we fought before, it is still okay. It still means we're still going up. But yeah, today the 23rd, we're about to see this. We're about to see either this sideways slides downwards and then bounce from there, or come a little bit lower and then bounce from there. That is what you're about to see today. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, look on the 4-hour. See, giant mega bull flag getting formed. That's what is happening today. That's why I said you're going to see these red candles probably come down a little bit. Give it a chance for the moving ribbon to catch up. Okay, then bounce on that ribbon and keep on going. Again, look at the purple line. Like I told you today, this purple line is going to mark that that price action that we are looking at right now. And that's why I'm telling you guys that Dixie and Bitcoin going the same direction. Yeah, that is not a good sign. Okay, that is not a good sign. One is gonna have to give up. So yeah, let's watch and see which one is gonna give up. Okay, now if you go on the daily, you will see here, bam, the next target we are looking at once this breaks out is around there, 11.5 to 11.6 cents. That's what we are looking at. Okay, we're looking at that because right now we have gone the previous target, which was this 9.2, 9.3. We broke it. Okay, it even extended to the second target, which was, you see, if you've been following my channel, you will know this thing has been there for a while. The next target, it broke it exactly to the dot. Okay, 10 cents, bam, touched it right there. So yeah, next target right now is going to be there, right here at that 11.5, 11.6 cents. That's what we're looking at. But we need that little breather. You need to come down first and flush a little people out, because people that didn't have their positions open are trying to open them right now. There's too many longs, right? Yeah, people are going to get flushed out. So be careful with that. Be careful with the price action, because right now, like I said, in every trade, there is a before the trade, during the trade, and after the trade. The movement you're looking at right now is after the trade. Yeah. So try your best. Okay. If you want to open a position, you have to watch the market, watch the price. But please also make sure that you scale it up, because yeah, it looks like we are testing that support and it's about to take off again. Imagine those of them that opened those long positions at 10 cents. They are about to get left with a hot potato, because market makers are going to try to suck in as much liquidity as possible. Well, don't say I didn't warn you, because I told you watch out for the 23rd. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's look at Quant, QNT, Bankers coin. And a coin a lot of people love to hate, because they don't understand that Quant is the future for the banking system. It's coming. Okay, let's switch on Binance. Take this one. Now, exactly like I told you, right? Bam, broke above the moving average, ribbon turned green, and up, away. Right? I told you, many people were calling for that, oh, $40 Quant, oh, this. And I kept telling you, once Bitcoin takes off, Quant is going. The only problem that Quant has now is that Ethereum is lagging. That's the problem only. But again, they have started talking about Quant moving to another chain. They haven't said it yet, but I can tell you they're talking about Quant moving on Casper once those smart contracts go live. You will see. Anyway, now you see that? What do you see? I told you. I told you, right? And even so, when you look at the targets, on the price targets that I've been giving you guys, and let's go on the 4 hour first. On the 4 hours, come on. I hate to do this on my phone, it's not showing it. But yeah, I told you guys, price always get attracted to the moving average, right? What do you see? We went exactly like I told you it was going to happen. It went right to the moving average. Okay, turn green first, moving average. Now it's coming back to use that as support. See, it is, well, my way of looking at the market is different. People are going to be looking at Elliott waves and Albert Einstein's whatever calculation or whatever. Mine is so simple. And if you do that, I think you save yourself from all this lots and lots of stress. Okay? Now, if you look at it on the daily, look on the daily right quick. Okay? See, exactly like I told you. We were going to break above the moving ribbon. Remember? I told you that. We were going to break above the moving ribbon. And as you can see, right now, Quant is walking itself right there. We're going above the ribbon. My expectation now, the ribbon is curving. It's about to start squeezing. Price action is going to break on top of it. And again, price always get attracted to the moving average. Right now, we are sitting at $85. That's what Quant is looking at, $85. And the immediate resistance is at $88. After that, again, we have up here $95 to $100. That's what we have going on. So yeah, Quant looks very, very bullish, because again, even though Ethereum is fucking up, Bitcoin has started that leg up, which I've been telling you guys, $140,000, $150,000. Okay, so let's see. We haven't started the quantitative easing yet. I mean, the banks are not cutting rates yet, but without the cutting rates, Bitcoin looks to go to $120,000. Okay, now once the Fed cut the interest rate and the M2 goes higher, it shows that Bitcoin is going to go to 140 to 150,000. And this, my friends, Quant is going to love it. That's what I'm saying. Eh? Quant is going to love it. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at Jasmine. But also before that, once we break this $100 and $105 resistance, there, pay attention to 125. Let me show you on the weekly. I almost forgot about that. This is what I look at. Okay, on the weekly. Come on. Yeah, I apologize. My charts are a little bit dirty. I like following. I like drawing my own way of doing stuff. So yeah, the first one is that one. Okay, as you guys can see. Second one, $125, $151, $164. This right here is the most important one. If we close a daily candle above 164, guys, quantity is gone. All-time high, and then price discovery. Quantity is gone. So yeah, it is like really like how you say it, a storm. When a storm starts to form, that's what you're looking at right now. So yeah, you guys, I don't know about you, but I have my positions ready, bottom spot and on leverage. I have my stuff ready. I don't want to be sitting over there trying to wait. I don't do that. But anyways, now let's go look at Jasmine right quick. JAS, which again, a lot of you guys were saying, yeah, Jasmine is gone. And I told you, once Bitcoin starts to go, watch Jasmine. Bam. You guys remember the white line, right? I told you, right? The fake one that came down and then went right above the moving average. And I told you, look at the ribbon turning green. We broke that resistance, okay? That major resistance that kept it down, we broke it. And it went above it. Now it has started to run. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, let's go on the 4-hour right quick. Right there. See, it has started to run. It has started to go. Because again, when I was talking about this and everybody else was still waiting for a $60,000 Bitcoin, which I told you guys is not happening, and everybody else called me crazy because we were still coming down here, and I said, look at the ribbon. The ribbon never lies, okay? It was squeezing, was going up. Look at that. Above it, came back, touched the moving average. People tried to do this, but it didn't work. And I kept telling you it's not going to work because guess what? Ribbon is green and it's facing upwards. As you can see right now, Jasmine is sitting at 1.6 cents. We went up as Mars, I think was 1.7 or 1.8. That's where we went. And they came back down again. Because like again, I told you guys today, the 23rd, watch for the prices, which is normal for it to do what it is doing right now. If you look at it on the daily, look on the daily. See, I told you, targets, that's what targets are going to get met. Because if you look on the daily, our simple way of doing this, look at the ribbon. Still red, but it's curving upwards. It's about to turn green. The target of this move that we started is above, just above 2.3 cents. And what is 2.3 cents? I've been telling you about. It's a major resistance. If we close a daily candle above 2.3 cents, Jasmine is going up to 4 cents. That is what is going to happen. So yeah, you just wait and see. Don't say I didn't warn you, because I tried to tell you guys that this is happening. It is happening. So yeah, as a matter of fact, let's go look at Bitcoin too, because like I told you, Bitcoin is in around 5 right now. So like let's keep an eye on Bitcoin, because yeah, that determines when we are going to close this our order positions, right? Except for Casper. I think Casper is going to be the only one running. But let's see. If the market, the whole world goes to crap, yeah, we may also consider see if we want to close our positions on that Casper. But anyways, let's go look at Bitcoin. And we're going to take on Binance. See, again, I'm trying to go. I'm going to try to go the 1 hourly. What do you see? See that green straight line? That's the 23rd. Just like I told you guys, pay attention to 23rd. As you can see, we are going sideways. Okay, it's calling up. It is calling up and it's getting ready to go. Now, if you pay attention, I told you, once we break out, those of you who has been following my channel, I gave you a target. If you're a day trader, you would have made some money with this. But yeah, I am not a day trader. I do my trades long term, right? I gave you this target. You remember? I told you price was going to go up right there, $93,000. See, we came right above it, tried to go, then right back up on it. So yeah, it is happening just like I told you. Those of you who say, yeah, my technical analysis is not good enough, well, what do you say now? What do you say now? Okay, so yeah, it is very funny when you see things like this happen. If you go on the 4 hourly, you will see it. Right now, we are there. Before, oh, come on, let me kind of zoom it out this way. Let me take my arrow right quick. Before this breakout, I was telling you guys, the yellow line, you guys remember that was major resistance. And I said, wait for it to break out. Once it breaks out, then you're about to see. So yeah, it broke out, it retested, Again, another resistance. Remember I was telling you guys they were getting sandwiched together, right? Once it broke out, I gave you this target, and now we met exactly that target. Now today is the 23rd. Let's watch for that price action. But again, pay attention to this. You see the ribbon still going up. See the moving average still going up. So yeah, this price is going to play choppy until the ribbon catches up, just like it is doing in Casper. And once it catches up, it's going to take off. That's what you're going to see. Okay, so it's this right here is normal things that happen, not just in crypto. It also happens in stock market if you pay attention to price action. Okay, now if you look at it on the daily, go on the daily real quick. As you can see, ribbon has started to turn upwards, right? It's still red, but it has started to turn. Now on the daily, you guys can see I have another one marked here, Wednesday, May the 7th. I have it marked right there. Yeah, pay attention to once we get on Wednesday, May the 7th, because like, yeah, I'm so excited, man. I'm really excited right now to see what Casper is going to be doing by May the 7th, because by May the 5th, 10 blocks per second with smart contract capability should be should be completed. So I have a man. I want to see what Casper is going to do. Anyways, guys, yeah, this is how I'm looking at price right now, because Bitcoin has already taken off. So yeah, next target you guys are going to be looking after this sideways going, we're going to be looking at that $96,000 to $97,000. That's what we're going to be looking at. If we can take that off and close a daily candle with it, yeah, you start looking at that $105,000. So yeah, Bitcoin is following that trajectory perfectly without a problem. So yeah, we're going. We're going. Those of you who thought like market bull run is going to last till December, do you still think the same? Oh well, you about to see. I like people to see with examples, with facts. Okay, you about to see. Anyways, now let's go back to my camera. Where do I have you? Okay, now you can use this for either 5, 10, 20x your money. Again, please do not leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing, because you can lose your money very fast. Okay, you can be on your way to Rec City in a matter of 1 second. So please, before you venture, practice. I cannot teach you how to leverage trade. Nobody can. Anybody who tells you they can teach you, they are full of shit. Seriously. Down below, I do have the links. Bydfi, which I recommend, Phemex, Margex, and Wix. Okay, down below. Go to those links, follow those, sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they're going to give you free money. We're talking about thousands of dollars. Once you get that money, take $100 off and practice. You are running out of time. You're running out of time, guys. You are. Okay? Once you practice and you're comfortable, then you can start leverage trading. Otherwise, please just stick to spot trading. Okay? Anyways, yeah. Let's go right quick. Let's look at my positions. So we're going to start with Bydfi. You guys already know I am trading King Casper and Coin. You guys remember yesterday what it was? Look at my overall today. Let me refresh it a little bit. My overall today is sitting at $8,300. You remember when this was like 2-3 grand, right? And a lot of people were laughing. What do you see now? I told you. See that claim up to 8,000. See, they're giving free money. But anyways, if you go to my contracts, wow, Casper is sitting at 9.5 cents. Okay, we go here. Looking at Casper, I am still down 48%, which is 4,300. A couple of days ago, this thing was even down 75%. And again, see, that's what I'm telling you. I'm an aggressive trader. You can pause it and look at it. I trade at 50x on my leverage. Looking at my quant, yeah, it's looking way better. Just yesterday or day before, it was down 61%. Today I am still down 50%, which is 5,200. Again, you can pause it if that's what you wish to do, and then you can look at my numbers. Again, I am an aggressive trader, and I am a long-term trader. I will show you this account in 6 figures. Just wait. Wait, okay? Now let's go look at the next one, which is on Phemex. On Phemex, you guys know I am trading King Kaspa and also Jasmine, okay? Okay, as you guys can see, look at that. Those of them who were telling me something else, just a couple of weeks, or not even weeks, probably a week and a half or less than that, this position was down 3 grand and people were laughing. Rec City, and I kept telling you, I know what I'm doing. Today I am sitting at $9,400 in profits. And this without even Jasmine starting to react, okay? Okay, now if you look at my contract, you will see for Jasmine, that was down 95% and everybody was calling Rec City. What do you see now? I am still down on Jasmine, 66%, which is 7,200. Okay? You look at my Casper, it's positive now. I told you, it was down like 75% and everybody was laughing. And I told you, I know what I'm doing. Look at it right now. I am up 17%, which is $700. And this is just the beginning. Okay? So yeah, I trade at 50x on all my positions. You can pause this if that's what you're interested in doing. And you can look at my numbers, as you guys can see. 50x. Now let's go to the last one. Last but not the least, Wix Exchange. There I am trading King Casper and high risk, high reward Cubic. Okay, I told you that's what I'm doing. You guys can see right now I am sitting at, let me refresh it, right there, $3,800. Just a couple of days ago this thing was down. Even like less than a week ago we were down like what, $200-300, and everybody was laughing. And I told the same thing I kept telling you. Right? Anyways, if we go look at my contract, just like every other my positions, I trade at 50x. That's my margin. I trade at 50x, and as you can see, Cubic, that was down almost 75%. I am still down, which is just 4%, $75. And then if you look at my Casper, I am up 43%, which is $500. Again, I will show you this account in 3 figures. I mean in 6 figures, and you will see. You see that? You can pause it if you want and look at my position. Again, I trade at 50x. I am a very aggressive trader. Anyways, guys, those of you who want to criticize, that's fine. But I'm telling you, you want to make that money, right? Casper, Casper, Casper. And I will keep saying it and over again. You want that generational wealth. Casper. Don't take your eyes off Quant. Casper, Quant. Look at Jasmine. I keep telling you. And then if you want to, you pay attention. Anyways, I'm not your financial advisor, right? Anyways, so yeah, if you want to, pay attention. But time will come when people will look at 100 coins and be like, dang it, I missed it. And I'm telling you right now, minimum 100 coins. Start getting it because it's passive income that is going to kick on. Casper, because it's going to end up between a fight between 2 people, which is going to be Casper versus Bitcoin. And you are going to see right now people, oh, Bitcoin is the best. It does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, this and that. Once Casper gets going with TVL and everything else, and people realize this, oh, wait a minute, Casper also does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and does 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 versus Bitcoin. I want to see what people are going to say. Okay, yeah, you want to be in that boat before it sells. But anyways, it is up to you, right? It is up to you. That being said, guys, thank you very much for watching my videos. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Don't forget to like and comment. I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything we just talked about. And also don't forget to share so that more millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly can see this video and the family can grow. Again, yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for May the 5th and then May the 7th. I can't wait, man. I am so impatient right now. That being said, guys, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourself, okay? Bye-bye.